Hi, Todd Warren here at the Forecast Center with a look at our weather week ahead here on ArkLaTexHomepage.com, and of course an update on the severe weather threat which is on the way for Friday evening and Friday night. This is the current weather pattern as we are currently experiencing a gorgeous day across the ArkLaTex today. Temperatures again soaring well into the 60s, close to 70 in spots. But here's the disturbance now moving into the western half of the country. This is what's going to carve out a significant upper level low, which will push a cold front through the area Friday, going to have a lot of moisture in place and a lot of upper level support, so all the ingredients are there for a decent outbreak of severe weather here looking ahead to, again, Friday evening and Friday night. In advance of that tonight, clouds will begin to increase. You can see temperatures as a result won't be quite as cold, as we'll bottom out in the low 50s across much of the area. Where the clouds arrive a bit later, it will be in the 40s as far as lows. You can see the 51 in Texarkana, 50 degrees for the low temperature tonight in Shreveport. Tomorrow, looking cloudy. We'll see a few scattered showers across the area. Temperatures will be, again, warming up into the mid to upper 60s with some low 70s across the southwest half of the region for tomorrow. And again, not really too concerned about much thunder for tomorrow. The main thunder event is going to be Friday. Here's a look at Robin Serta Futurecast moving forward. And you can see as we go through the rest of this Wednesday, the sunshine continues. And then tonight, looking at the clouds returning to the region with that southeasterly wind. Notice tomorrow, we'll see a cloudy sky, few showers during the morning. Those scattered showers will continue in the afternoon, and a few spots, a few rumbles of thunder possible, mainly over the north and western sections of the area for your Thursday. We'll see the shower activity continue through Thursday night. Nothing really too heavy during this time frame. And then Friday, that's when things begin to go downhill. Scattered showers mainly in the morning. Notice as we work our way into the afternoon, this line of thunderstorms will develop. Futurecast may be just a little bit too fast, but this is one example of what we could be looking at as far as potential timing. You can see our model does show 6 p.m. From DeQueen down to Mount Pleasant, and then working our way into the 9 p.m. hour. It looks like Hope down to about Rodessa to Marshall, down to, say, Mount Enterprise, Texas. That means the timing would be very close to 10 o'clock here for Shreveport. So Futurecast is a bit on the fast side, at least on the side of the faster runs of the models. Some models do bring it in just a little bit slower. So here's a possible window of what you could be looking at as far as timing. Over this yellow area, 6 to 9 p.m., could be as soon as 6, could be as late as 9, from Idabel, Broken Bow, down to Mount Pleasant, as well as in Pittsburgh. From Texarkana to Queen, Hope, Linden to Longview, you're looking at timing anywhere from 8 to 11 p.m. Main line could move into Shreveport anywhere from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. And of course, the southeastern sections of the area, that window of opportunity, if you will be anywhere from 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. So that's what we're kind of looking at. Of course, we do still have that enhanced risk area according to the Storm Predictions Center. That means we'll see several reports of severe weather. A main concern is going to be damaging wind, but we do have the ingredients that will be there to produce several tornadoes across the region with this line that'll be moving through. And don't be surprised, maybe in the southern and southwestern part of this, that we might see a moderate. That's something that we'll be watching for. Really depends on the trend in the models as we go into Friday. But nonetheless, we are looking at, again, several reports of severe weather. Now, here's a longer range of Futurecast showing you that by the time we get to 7 a.m., the strongest storms should be well east of the ArkLaTex. We'll be left with a cloudy sky, a gusty northwesterly wind. Model does show, you can see a little bit of pink here, a little bit of winter changeover, but not really looking at any, obviously, issues with that, as temperatures will be well above freezing. And then we'll stay cloudy for basically Saturday. As we go through Saturday night, the clouds will begin to decrease across the ArkLaTex, as we'll see quite a bit of sunshine mixing with the clouds as we go through Sunday. Now, as far as rainfall, that's another issue that we'll be watching closely. Futurecast and other models have been generally showing 1 to 2 inches of rain across the region. Don't zero in on the amounts at one spot. Just keep in mind that 2 to 3 inches could actually happen anywhere across the region. In fact, previous runs showed that yellow area further to the south and east. So be prepared to receive anywhere from 2 to 3 inches of rainfall max. A few isolated heavier totals will be a possibility. Now, we've been relatively dry recently, so flash flooding not going to be a widespread issue, but we could have a few isolated reports in some of the heavier downpours of some flooding issues. Now here is the overall weather pattern. You can see that upper level system moving in, and again, this configuration usually does produce a decent round of severe weather. As you can see here, moving forward, that pushes on through. We'll take a break for Sunday, and then Monday, you see that area of rain down to the south. There is a possibility we could see some rain in here Monday and Tuesday, but more than likely we'll see that best chance of rain hold off until next Wednesday. And as that happens, we're actually going to warm back up. We'll cool into the 50s for highs this weekend and should return to the 70s for highs by the middle part of next week. And then some colder air will return for basically the rest of the next 2 weeks, looking closer to normal here across the Arklatex. So that being said, here's a look at your 7-day forecast, basically minus the weekend above normal. You can see highs 60s and 70s for many days. It will be cooler this weekend. That 54 will be early. We will fall into the 40s in Shreveport here during the day. Saturday, you can see as we clear out 30 degrees for the nighttime low Saturday night, 58 for Sunday, and then again, as I mentioned, low 70s will return by the middle of next week. In Texarkana, you're looking at that 50 will be early. You'll also fall through the 40s, looking at 54 Sunday, 60s returning for the middle of the week, as you too will have your best chance for showers and maybe a thunderstorm as we look ahead to Wednesday. At this point, not too concerned about severe weather next week, as the upper level support simply will not be as prominent as we're expecting here for Friday. So again, just a quick review. We are looking at a line of strong to severe thunderstorms rolling into and through the Arklatex Friday evening and Friday night. Several tornadoes will be possible. Damaging wind also going to be an issue. Since this is mainly going to be a nighttime event, be sure you have the means to be alerted by National Weather Service warnings in case you are sleeping. It's something that's very important, and make sure you have a review or do a quick review of your action plan in case a tornado warning is issued for your area. So again, looks like a stormy Friday will lead to a cooler weekend and then another warm-up as we go through next week.